we don't do basic. Rolling up, we staying medicated. 1, 2, 3 on me. We get wild, but I keep it low key. On my bed, we don't do basic. Rolling up, we staying medicated.
All right, Kinsman.
Here we are.
Check out this. You know, I already don't like the fact that you're blocking my name. You're really blocking.
Am I blocking your
yeah,
name right now?
You're blocking.
I've got the
my name.
and.
I think
I'm going to stand like the P in,
I think you were like
KINZ and KLOMP.
You were like taking swings at the KLOMP before the show started, so we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna have to
I fit nicely.
get rid of this
I'm
KINZ
blocking
up here.
the and. Well, I am wearing the exact same on my my hoodie.
Yeah, yeah. The walking billboard.
I'm a walking
as
billboard.
They say.
Well, hey, you know what?
That's right. Well, good evening, everyone.
Yes. Hello.
Right.
Welcome to a Tuesday night.
Well, we're
busy show tonight.
We're starting the show a little bit differently. I made a couple changes while you were napping today, and everything looks good.
Everything looks great.
At least you didn't deny it. But this is where we're going to start with some locals, right?
Yes, we are. Tomorrow, we're going to be starting a fit test with Planet Fitness. And we wanted to, bring in one of their trainers. Personal trainer Sarah is going to be joining us on the show, and you and I are going to go head-to-head. She's going to, I don't know what a fit test involves, but she's going to go through the paces, tell us what it's all about, and I guess in a month's time, we're going to find out who is
come back
who's fit.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to come back in
and see who won.
See who wins.
That's right. A fit test.
So tonight, I'm going to get rid of all the beers, all the bad stuff that I can eat this evening, because she's probably going to say, you can't be drinking all those beers at Rock Games.
I think I could do more push-ups than you, though.
Yeah, you could probably do more push-ups.
But maybe I should do less off the bat and then do more later to look like the big winner. You don't want to go all out at the end.
That's it. Don't, as they say, you don't want to blow your wad all in one spot there. But yeah, Planet Fitness hopping on. And again, they have their Big Fitness, Big Energy program going on now. If you sign in, if it's a resolution, $1 down, $15 for the month. And you can cancel at any time.
Yeah. And I love it because I'm in there and I'm meeting a lot of people who are just going to the gym the first time. It's pretty cool. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces.
A lot of familiar faces, and resolutions. This is where you're in good company.
Yes.
As they say, and of course, Sarah is one of the best when it comes to training here in the city. We're going to talk to Sarah.
You're already like puffing out your chest, getting ready for the fit test tomorrow. Doing a Tarzan mid-break here. You're going to blast your microphone right off. All right, what else you got, pal?
What's over on this side over here? Speaking of Rocks and the Timmins Rock, they're back at it against the Cochrane Crunch on Friday. And if you can remember the last two Cochrane Crunch games, we beat Cochrane 10-0, and then it was a 2-1 win with 63 shots on Cochrane to squeak out that win. So they're back on Friday. So they're going to be looking for redemption. But if you haven't been to the MAC, pack the MAC for the first game in 2023.
Good. The Rock are doing pretty good this year, too.
They are going well, and it's always after the Christmas break. Their blinders are on. This is, headed toward the playoff crunch now for them.
They're ready to roll. Any updates on the movie My Animal? Because we're
yes. Yeah, well, here's the big news. My Animal, the movie that was shot here in Timmins. You probably know someone who was in the movie. We had the chance to be a part of it. We were talking to the photographer who was on set, Brian Jones, today, and I guess the Sundance Film Festival is one of the toughest film festivals to get into for movie release and exposure.
Well, it's one of the top
the top in the
festivals in the world.
And they got the nod that the Sundance Film Festival is picking up My Animal. And talking to Brian today, they're still going through, crossing the T's, dotting the I's to make sure that this film is ready for release in 2 weeks' time. And again, he was asking how we spell our names on the credits, so that's a sign that they didn't cut our part in the movie.
That's right. And you told them how you spell my last name is CLOWN.
That's it. I said Klimp. That's KLIMP.
Yeah, I don't care what it is. They can put whatever they want.
It's on a bucket list to be a part of a motion picture, and that's a good sign. Brian says if he's asking for our names for the credits.
All right, there we go. Well,
we look forward to it.
Of course, it's going to be amazing. Not for the kids, this movie, by the way.
No, it is horror based, and again, our parts we played the 1970s PA announcers.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. we had our clothes on. Okay, just a disclaimer.
Yeah. There was no nudity with us.
Maybe after the fit test is done. We'll get the clothes off parts.
No, probably not.
Jacqueline's
probably going, well, they're looking leaner. Maybe she'll cast us for another part.
There we go.
But speaking of Jacqueline and crew from My Animal, obviously, the rumors have it that they're going to be planning a Timmins screening, and they're going to bring the whole cast and crew back for this. And, of course, they'll keep us in the loop, and we'll keep everybody in the loop.
That's right.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Do you know, I should say this, also with Planet Fitness on the month, we're going to have a contest coming out in a week or two, in the middle of the month, anyways, Kinsman, and where you can come and work out with us at the gym, and we're going to have we're going to a class with 2 winners.
A class with 2 winners, and again, we'll be finding out, first of all, they're probably going to get sick of working out with us, but it's going to be fun.
You're not going to wear the pink spandex to the gym, eh?
No, but I do wear my the pink KINZ and KLOMP shirt all the time. Our shirts make good gym shirts.
Yes. Yeah. What else do you got?
Sports for Kids Timmins. Shout out Colleen Landers and crew. Their 2023 sports applications are now open at the Sportsplex. You can go in there and play or get your little ones signed up for anything in spring, summer, fall, winter. Everything's open now, and of course, all the details at sportsforkidstimmins.com. All the credentials you need, pay stubs and all that stuff. All the info's there.
Got all the info.
Yeah.
I should say too, we have 2 prizes to give away tonight. Now we have the Baby Yoda print from the Northern Ontario Expo.
Yes.
There was one we didn't give away before Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, we have a holiday CD to give away.
A holiday CD that was still. Well, this is how bad we are. Taking down the decorations of the tree. We had one leftover Celeste Levy CD, so that's going to be given away tonight. And we'll put that in the hands of you. And again, that's going to be worth a lot of money down the road. Celeste. I said it when I first met Celeste.
Yeah.
Said you're on a launch pad, ready to skyrocket, and look at her career now. So that album's going to be worth some loot down the road.
When am I going to skyrocket? Any predictions?
You're on the launch pad right now. We're on the launch pad right now.
Yeah, we are the launch pad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we do have the big news coming up with the CMHA coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I know. We got a lot of fun things planned. All right, what else you got, buddy?
What else? Back to last night's show, Manifesting with Purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the 4 amazing authors who were on our show last night, Jessica West and crew and the ladies. Everybody coming up saying what an inspirational show that was.
Yeah, they were amazing.
And talking to Jessica West after the show, people, booking that book, I do believe it's $17.77 is the price, and the 7s were in there. People say 7s bring good luck, and of course it's going to bring inspirational luck to everybody who picks up the book. And of course you get to pick up a session for a mastermind session.
So
by pre-booking.
Believe it or not, I got a message last night, because you're always bragging about your messages. I have a friend or two, well, just a friend, Kinsman, and someone messaged me last night and they said, hey, listen, I want to get the book, but I'm surrounded by negative people. And I go, this is perfect timing, because they're actually, if you pre-order early, you're going to get set up with their network, and they're going to call you and read you some chapters.
And you'll be
these are super positive people. They're amazing.
You'll be a part of an online Zoom session with his 2 free mastermind group coaching calls with all 4 authors that were on last night's show.
There we go, pal. Just like I'm your mentor and positive coach.
Yes, well, you are. And again, people always ask, they say, our chemistry for this show, you must have known each other for years. Truth of the matter, we only met October of 2020. I was fired in November of 2020, and we started this show December of 2020.
Yeah, I went in there.
I used to see you walking on the, walking around with Ranger before I even knew Ranger's name. The big Great Dane around Gillies Lake.
Ranger the Dane, yeah.
And I didn't even friend you on Facebook till the end of October.
Ranger try and bite you? Or?
No, he didn't.
Oh, he's a good dog. Okay.
But you had a friend. There was always a friend request from. I'm like, who's this Jamie KLOMP guy? And of course, if you ask Joanne, it's the guy that made funny videos in the city. Right? Who is this clown? Right? Yeah. And of course, here we are today. Working on our 3rd year.
You weren't liking my video. I didn't see no laughing emojis on my videos back then.
I
got all types
I go
of
back,
comments.
all the notifications are all me going back.
Yeah.
It's like my mom going back to every single picture that.
We appreciate your mom.
Yeah, we do. My
all right.
mom watches from Barrie. Same with my stepdad.
Of course we appreciate
everybody tuning in from right across the province. Yeah. And this is a great segue into tonight's guest tonight from the TADH Foundation, because anybody in the province of Ontario can get in for the TADH 50/50 draw, which there is an ace bonus draw happening tomorrow for $5,000. Don't know if you could use $5,000 after Christmas.
I can even use $5, so $5,000 a large whooping amount of cash for me, Kinsman.
Yeah.
And I'm waving to everyone, by the way, because you can't really see the comments.
I can see some of the comments. Hi, everybody. I'm blocked by some a big light here in our studio.
We've made a couple adjustments today, so this is our first test trial, starting in the green room and then moving over to the other studio. We're going to move back
to the main studio where we've got Barb McCormick going to be joining us from the TADH Foundation.
Okay, so are we ready to go chat with Barb?
Are we ready to chat with Barb? I think we are. So, we're going to chat money. The TADH 50/50 draw, and who's going to win that $5,000 tomorrow?
All right, Ronnie, roller.
With the flavor, my favorite player. Leave me on red, how you save me for later. Great as you save me, that's how you play me. I'm running around and you scream like crazy. I'm not a Game Boy, I'm not a kid's toy. I'm down to play some, I ain't gon' be one. I had to face it, we not gon' make it. Look at the scoreboard. You play my heart like a Game Boy. Always hear the same voice echo on my brain now. Every time you play my heart like a Game Boy. All day it's the same noise echo when you play my heart like a Game Boy. Play my heart like a Game Boy.
Oh, Kinsman didn't make it in time.
I didn't make it in time.
You didn't make it in
I didn't make it in time.
And look, you didn't even shut the
there's a bit of a gap.
curtain properly.
There's a bit of a gap in the curtain.
This is what happens when you don't go
There
to
we
the
go.
pre-production meetings
There we go.
and learn about your responsibilities.
My responsibilities.
In transition mode.
Transition mode. Here we
There
go.
we go.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at your lights in the camera way. Your lights in the camera, Kinsman.
Which one? This one
over by Barb.
Over by Barb. Is
Oh
over
my
there.
God! I'm going to give you a D minus.
A D minus. Put this over here. There we go.
No, it's eventually. Oh, maybe it's the other one now.
Is it the other
It's
light?
other one.
Is it the other light? Oh, it's this one over here. There we go.
There we go. It's a beautiful new setup.
It's a beautiful new setup. Second show of 2023.
There we go.
It's like the studio shrunk. It's like putting on a new
yeah.
sweater.
Yes, that's right. Actually, we're going to get to that, Joanne. Thanks for mentioning that.
What did
Everyone
Joanne
knows
say?
that I'm a massive Bills fan and what happened last night.
Yeah.
Welcome, Barb.
Thank you. It's nice
Thank
to
you.
see you guys.
Sorry,
Good to
Happy
see you.
New Year, everybody.
Sorry for all
Happy New Year to you.
the chaotic nature.
That's okay.
But this is what we do here.
we like it. We like it.
People like you did a pretty good job rebounding. Maybe I'll tell Ronnie to play 60 seconds
Yeah, 60 seconds.
next time.
transition.
Can you put up Joanne's comment again? So, you're probably aware, whether you're a sports fan or not, what happened last night in the football game. So a young man plays for the Bills, which happens to be my team, but nonetheless 24 years old, had a pretty significant event happen last night.
Cardiac arrest.
Yeah, the cardiac arrest. And they still don't, he's still in critical care and we don't have an update. But one of the things that they were talking about is how quick the medical responders were able to get on the field and respond in providing him with right care. And it got me thinking about your visit tonight. And, you know, the 50-50 is an amazing thing. And we all want to win this big chunk of money. It's super exciting.
Well, money goes
But
back to the hospital.
goes back to the hospital
At the
to
foundation
ensure
at
we
the
have
same
the
time.
right hardware, to ensure people are trained, because unfortunately, events happen like this. He's 24 years old, best shape of his life. You know, when we were kids, we used to think, well, we're only going to get sick when we get older. But it's,
you never know when things are going to happen to you.
It's really important that we invest in the upgrades and equipment and new equipment and
Absolutely.
resources. And this is really what it's all about at the end of the day, right?
Absolutely. You know, technology evolves so quickly, and you too can see that with the types of technology that you bring in to improve your show every month and every week. There's the tweaks that you make are for a reason, because technology is going to take you to that next level. So, you know, with the lottery and the hospital foundation, the foundation's primary goal is to ensure that we have new medical equipment for our hospital. And by having that new equipment, we are allowing our healthcare providers to be the best that they can be and do the best that they can do with every patient that comes through the door.
Yeah, and it's very important because, you know, it really got me thinking last night how important it is to have that.
Absolutely.
Because it's unpredictable when an emergency
happen,
event could happen, and the people that respond to it, really, literally, your life is in their hands. And last night, like, hopefully, you know, Hamlin from the Bills recovers, but if he does, and we're praying he does, it will be because the quickness of the response and the accessibility of the excellent equipment they have. And that's been noted by a lot of medical professionals already, and that's what we have, and that's what we continue to build here.
Absolutely. You know, it's always everyone's first course of action is either reach out to 911 or go to your local emergency room. And, you know, that's your first priority. And then once you're through those doors, the priority for the MEND is the healthcare professionals. So if we don't provide the tools that they need to give us that support, you know, it's going to be a very, very sad place for that to happen. But we're fortunate that we have a great team behind us. We do have a board of directors that volunteer to give us the support and direction that we need to be able to raise these funds for these special pieces of equipment that each department may need. And we go from, you know, top to bottom, side to side. It's within the whole hospital that we provide different pieces of equipment. So, you know, this month, of course, we're focusing on ultrasounds. And to a lot of your viewers and a lot of our supporters, you know, you may think that haven't you done that already? But the fleet of units that the hospital needs to function on a daily basis is 7. 7 of those units have to be replaced.
And they're not cheap units.
They are not.
No.
So, you know, we're looking at over $200,000 per unit. So it makes a huge difference. And the dollar value is based on the things that you talked about earlier, the technology and the various components. So this is a very slick looking unit. It also provides that advantage to the healthcare workers as well. You know, it's ergonomic. It provides them with better purview to all of the patients that are receiving a scan through that ultrasound. And by having those 7 units, it's available in each area of the hospital. So we don't have to worry about transferring something from the basement that's on the lower level and bring it up to the 3rd floor. We are covered, you know,
with all the
throughout
units.
the area.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which makes a big difference. And again, you're
For
saying,
sure.
you know, $200,000 per unit, you know, with the winner winning $531,700 for their pockets. You know, that same amount goes back to the foundation. So essentially those 2 units right here on the screen are now purchased, and you'll be able to purchase those for the hospital.
Exactly. So December's funds were actually for a different project. So December's lottery, which we can talk about the winners because we've announced who they are.
Yeah,
Yes.
I even got a picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carol,
This
Carol
quick-
Judd.
So
Look at that
this
quick
is
work there,
Carol,
Kinsman.
lovely
I'm not
family.
stumbling over lights. I'm
No.
quick flashing here.
Carol is from Kirkland Lake, and she was celebrating a milestone birthday. December 24th, I believe, was her birthday. So happy birthday, Carol.
Wow.
Carol, I can share that she turned 60. And she felt that she saw the lottery amount increasing, and she said, you know what, why don't we go in on a family ticket? And so that's what happened. They bought their ticket as a group, and Carol identified that it was Carol Judd family. And that is the number that got drawn on, you know, December 30th. And it was a wonderful experience to be able to call our winner and give them the wonderful news. She was very excited, emotional for sure. It did bring her to tears, and she could not believe it, which is the common theme. It's a common response to lottery winners, and we reassure them that you know, we're going to give you a few minutes to catch your breath and let the news sink in, and we do a follow-up call shortly after.
Just to make sure that they're still there breathing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
And too,
yeah.
they want to share it with other people. So,
Yeah,
you know, she was able to talk to all of her daughters, and it was a quick response, and they're actually coming in on Thursday to pick up their winnings. So it's Carol and her, I believe it's her 2 daughters, because her other daughter lives out of town.
Okay.
So they're coming in from Kirkland Lake, and they're going to pick up their check.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's very
Yeah,
exciting.
isn't that awesome?
And the funds that we raised in December are actually for a locum ophthalmologist suite. So that's going to allow for additional care for patients who have any eye problems, eye surgical needs, things like cataracts. It comes to mind, of course. You know, as we're not getting any younger, that seems to be the one that is top of mind for me. But it's a wonderful opportunity to be able to fund that project. And now this month we're focusing on the ultrasound to enhance the fleet that we need to replace. And it's still a very important piece of equipment. You know, if anyone who's had treatment in a hospital and they're going in for anything, you know, internal, it's the quickest and easiest view to be able to have that ultrasound. And, you know, they're able to see the images instantly. So it improves the care that can be provided to that patient, and, you know, get them in and home again, you know, in and out quicker, so to speak. So it's really a wonderful, wonderful project. And of course, the lottery is something that we're going to continue to do. This is the one project that I strongly believe that everyone can participate.
Yeah.
You know,
And everybody wants to win it.
absolutely,
Right? So,
you
yeah,
know,
they keep
and there's
trying.
nothing
Yeah.
wrong with wanting to win.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we want somebody to win. Because when you win, we win as well, and we're able to do some extremely wonderful things for our local hospital.
Yeah, it does make a
Yeah,
big difference,
that'll
and
make
you're
a
right.
huge difference.
Something that you know, everyone will be able to utilize. I've asked you this before, but I want to ask it again,
Sure.
just in case we have some new folks. So every month you have sort of, well, not sort of, you have a different project or hardware or service that you're building funds for.
Exactly.
So do different departments at the hospital pitch their needs? Is there a risk matrix? How does, I'm sure you're looking a few months ahead, maybe
Absolutely.
further, but how does the selected one get chosen?
So the way it works is the leadership team, they meet on a weekly basis, and the executive director, Jason Laneville, is the executive director for the Hospital Foundation. He participates in those conversations, and what we want to do is educate the rest of the hospital management team on how the processes work to be able to provide these types of funding. And the thing is at that point, then the leadership team has to decide what the priorities are, because it's got to be high priority. And, you know, at this point in time, we've probably got about $40 million of high priority needs. So then they have to kind of lay it out, you know, what's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and kind of base it on that perspective. Yeah. And so for the most part, the selection is, we don't make the selection, but we do participate in that conversation so that we can understand what is the actual action item that they need from us. And it's a really great relationship, because this is where, you know, we can't just say, well, let's just buy 300, you know, ultrasound machines. Well, we don't need 300 ultrasound machines. We do need 7.
Right.
Which, you know, we can finalize and discuss that.
Yeah.
And then the groups, you know, have a good look and within their own areas of what's needed. You know, we have over 800 employees at the Timmins Industrial Hospital. So there are, and the number of departments is going to match, right? So they are the experts in their fields. And so we rely on their judgment on what is needed, and they are able to source the costing so that we can, you know, put it together in our grand scheme for the next 12 months, let's say, of what we're going to be working on.
Well, and a big shout out to the employees. You know, I was just up at the maternity ward.
Yeah, you got to hang
and they are they're
Hudson already wrapping them around his finger up there.
They're angels up there, okay? And it was super funny because we ran a contest where you can win a $50 gift card.
Naming Hudson's birth time.
Birth time.
Okay.
So when Terry's in the delivery room and the nurse goes, "Can you just hang on 10 minutes?"
10 more minutes. The nurses were into the draw.
I voted 10:15. She's like, she goes, "Is she joking?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "I'm not
just,
sure. Just 10 more minutes.
Yeah,
Let's make them happy
just squeeze a little bit there, Terry.
But
Probably a
no,
little bit tougher
they're angels up there, and well, you know, it's just, and that's just one very important section of the hospital.
Absolutely.
And we call them superheroes. It's for a reason. Like these people, these individuals,
heroes without capes,
these workers, especially what they've been through
with scrubs,
with COVID, and still going through it. And God bless them, they're wearing masks every day. And this, oh my God, they're just awesome people. So they deserve the best technology what we can provide them.
Absolutely.
And you know, it's never a lost cause any month, no matter what it is.
And you always hear people, people online, well, I have to keep driving to Sudbury or drive to Toronto for these services. Well, you know what? If you keep, participating in these 50-50s, then you can, check them off your bucket list.
Exactly. And there's always going to be certain components of where the next layer of service comes from. But at least for that first priority, when you're coming to our doors, you can get that quick analysis with the proper equipment and everything that has state of the art. And I like to use the analogy of the cell phone. remember when the first cell phones came out?
Oh, yeah.
I had a BlackBerry and it was the size of a brick.
Right.
And I literally could throw that thing across a room, and that was their selling point. You could throw it and it won't get damaged.
Right. Break.
Yeah. Which was fantastic until that wasn't the phone anymore. You know, then it got to be, I think, smaller and sleeker, and then you could see your emails and send videos, and then the text messaging. So, you know, as the technology in our own lives evolve and we see the value of it, we want to ensure that our communities understand the value of what we're doing as well. And the thing is it's a harder, I'll say a harder pitch to give to people who've never had to go to the hospital. And you know what? If you're that lucky, fantastic. We really don't want to see you. But when you do have to come to the hospital, we want to make sure, and you're helping us make sure, that we have the state of the art equipment to go with the the professionals that are within our hospital.
That's it. Treated with the top-notch equipment.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And you never know when that day is going to become. Obviously, we know when births are going to happen, but if something happens tragically, you need to get immediate help. You hope that the equipment is going to be not, sitting in a closet with dust on it. We want to have the top brands.
Absolutely. And there's only so much lifespan of any piece of equipment. So, it's longer than 2 years than a cell phone. However, it's, we have these pieces of equipment are running 24/7, 7 days a week. We need to ensure that we're taking good care of that life cycle.
Yeah. And it's, it's not about getting people in and out. It's about the quality of the care.
Absolutely.
But coming with new technology and advancements in technology ensures that you could more than likely resonate and see more people, which helps reduce wait times.
Absolutely, for sure. And the fact that we have, 7 ultrasound units as well is then you can have that piece that's dedicated to the emergency department, and another dedicated to the medical floors, and the other dedicated to the maternity floor as well. So this is it's a big cycle of how one thing connects to the other, and it all starts with our communities. Our communities have done some wonderful support through this lottery, also in the different events that we host by attending, and our sponsors providing some sponsorship funding as well, so that we can host these types of events. And it really resonates in the fact that we're able to give out some money every once in a while and also buy this fantastic equipment.
It feels like, and I want you to give me the time, but you've ran successful 50/50s for quite a stretch here.
Yeah.
Now, when this was first evolving, was it, okay, well, let's try it for a month or two and see if we can generate some success? Did you expect at that time it's at least a couple years, maybe more?
Yeah, so we're going into, this is our third year.
Third year, okay.
Yeah.
I was close.
50/50.
I think it's our third.
Yeah.
And, it's just like any timeline. You kind of think, God, has it been 3 years already? It can't be. When it first started, we locked in for a year. We were going to do it come hell or high water, 1 year for sure. And our first month, we were as nervous as you wouldn't believe. And it was all hands on deck every day. And everybody was, troubleshooting and, trying to see what can we do to make it more efficient and move it along. So on the last day of sales, we had over 400,000 in sales.
Holy smokes.
That was the day where everybody was doing their purchases. And that's typical of a lottery. Your last week is when you're going to see the most.
Blitz,
But it was more I think it was the word of mouth that got around on the first month.
And everybody wanted to win the first one.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. Yeah. And so it was just one of those things like, is it the only one? Are we doing more?
Right.
So it was still so fresh in everyone's minds, and that was thrilling like you wouldn't believe.
I bet.
Yeah. And then, of course, making that first call to our first winner, their phone was on silent. And we just kept calling and kept
like,
calling.
yeah, right.
So
Then
they
finally figured it out.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, there's a lot of missed calls from the hospital here.
Either something's really bad or
Yeah,
something really
really
good.
bad happening.
Fortunately,
Something
it was
exciting's
something
happening.
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
good. And were you surprised in how high the like when you were thinking about the onset? Like you probably were thinking of a number. Has this exceeded
Absolutely.
expectations?
Absolutely. We didn't know what that first number was going to be, but we certainly didn't think it was going to be in the $200,000
Right.
pricing.
Yeah.
We did not. So we know that, our catchment area is quite large, even though we are able to sell our tickets throughout the entire province. And I think that's a fantastic thing as well, because you have family who might have gone to another community, but they still have family in Timmins, so they want to provide some assistance there and be able to give back to their hometown. A lot of people feel that way. So it really is a phenomenal experience for sure. And we continually still have new players participating. And sometimes, a lot of people are not aware that hospitals are running this type of fundraising. And it really, I think it has a lot to do with the evolution of technology. So earlier in time, everything was not electronic and it was all hand. So hand tickets, stubs,
Right.
tracking stubs.
Yeah, the old peel it,
Yeah.
the perforated
Yeah,
paper.
exactly.
Snail mail version.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the technology that evolved through COVID has really allowed us to do some pretty phenomenal work. And when we take a look at the funds that we can raise through the lottery, we would bring that to a similar to, like, let's say one of our larger fundraising events. So a golf tournament, which has months and months and months of planning involved with that, or dueling pianos, which is an event that you can attend in person. And two, with the hiatus of in-person events, this really allowed us to continue with that stream of fundraising. But we do know that there are some people who are not fond of lotteries, and they can do straight donations if they choose. And we also have people who do love to attend events versus, playing a lottery. So it really, we're trying to make sure that we can attract and appeal to
all the
everyone.
audiences. Yeah.
Exactly.
Make them all happy.
It's exciting.
All right, do you want to talk about winning some money?
Yes.
You get excited about winning money.
Who doesn't,
You
right?
pay your debt off.
Well,
to me, Tyler.
let's just say, $531,700. I think everybody was waiting for that phone call at 11 a.m. on that Friday.
Yeah.
But now that we've moved along, the Carol Judds of the world are going to enjoy their $500,000. New draw now, and of course, ticket sales are on now. Timmins District, 5050.ca, and you can see on the screen behind us, first bonus draw of January is $5,000, which is tomorrow. Deadline is at 12 noon tomorrow?
Deadline to get your ticket is noon, and the draw will be at 1, and we make the call at 1:05.
1:05.
1:05. Oh,
Yeah.
They're mixing it up here.
We're trying to create some more
1:05,
excitement.
There you go.
At 1:05, don't be pranking your friends saying you're a TADH. They want to hear from Barb. They want to hear from Jason Laneville.
Yeah.
And again, someone's going to walk away with $5,000 tomorrow. It's that
Absolutely.
simple.
It's that simple. Buy your ticket online at timminsdistrict5050.ca, and you can have an opportunity to win $5,000 tomorrow. And that same ticket will be in for every draw in the entire month.
That's what I wanted to ask you. So if the person who wins any of these bonus draws, you go back in and you're still in for every other bonus draw and eventually the grand
Absolutely.
prize.
For
There you
sure.
go.
We haven't had a double winner yet. No. Some other communities
I've heard
have.
that Sudbury's had double
Yes.
winners.
Yes.
Of their
Double
grand
winners.
prize?
Yes.
You
Yes.
gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, someone in Sudbury, I think it was like a $400,000 and a $300,000.
Yeah,
So just
I
imagine.
thought it was a
Yeah.
September.
And then their next month, what? No win? Like, what's
no
good?
win.
It must be fixed.
Where's that horseshoe?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
right.
grab
It's got to
on
be
here.
rigged. I didn't get picked the third time.
But we definitely, your number goes back in the draw, and you do have that chance. And it's just like any other prize. You're back in.
You're
and
back
we
in.
just
Well,
luck
there's
of the
more
draw.
than just the 5,000.
Yes,
there,
yes. So $5,000
Watch this fancy
tomorrow.
graphic change.
You look at that.
Whoa.
1K a day all next week. Again, get your tickets, not only for the $5,000 bonus draw, but all next week. The foundation giving away $1,000 every single day for the entire week.
Absolutely. So this is where we like to throw in some extra prizing to our supporters and to add some excitement to the week, and it's January, so why not have this extra
the January blogs,
event.
right? We
Exactly.
need to pay off the Christmas Visa and the MasterCard, right?
Yeah,
Santa brings us a bit of debt, so let's pay some off here.
Right.
And we cut that check that day. So if you're from the local area and you want to pick up your check, we can have it ready really quickly. Yeah,
wow.
It makes
Barb
it
will
a lot
drive
of
you to the
fun.
bank for you.
They do
Won't go that far.
It's a full service.
Yeah.
Or you give her $5 out of the 1,000K.
Yeah, just take it out of the
Gas,
1,000.
buddies,
That's
gas
right.
is
I got to pay for
expensive,
parking, Bart. You take that out of the $1,000.
That's right. There we go.
Yeah, well, that's exciting
I'm
stuff.
doing pretty good on the slideshow.
You are
No
on the
compliment
slideshow.
there,
I was
nothing.
hoping something
You
else.
are chaotic in here, moving lights and moving curtains. I'm running a smooth ship. I don't know what you're up to. You got the January rust.
The January rust.
I give them a
Gotta
few days
shave
off
it
work,
off.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Bart?
It's like my-
you
it's
know
like my
what? I
skate
think
blades.
that's everyone's happening, and so this is great that we're here.
Yeah.
The day before the draw to get everybody back into the swing of things.
Oh yeah.
And we can see that jackpot just jumping, and it will continue to jump for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
And you can stand to win several $1,000s.
$1,000, and again, the $1,000 all next week every day. There's another bonus draw on the 20th for $2,500. So again, you can get your tickets. Timmins District 5050.ca, and again, anybody in the province can play. So buy a ticket. Why not?
Yeah.
Someone's going to win it. So it could be someone watching tonight will win the ticket.
And we've made it so easy for everyone that you can just go online. You can use your credit card or your debit card that has the Visa or debit symbol.
Debit,
And the other opportunity as well, if you don't have a credit card, you can always buy the disposable or rechargeable gift cards, and you can use that as your lottery fund. Yeah, so it just makes it a lot easier for everyone to participate.
Amazing.
Yeah, we made it easy breezy.
Easy. This
Easy
is what we like to
peasy.
hear.
It almost sounds like it's too easy, and if you think it's too easy,
Yeah.
you can give us a call and we can help you out for sure.
No, that's exciting stuff.
The awesome team there. Yeah, they're doing a good job.
First draws of 2023, so be a part of it. And again, if you drive by the sign, the initial sign for the 50-50, the average draw, you're averaging, $250,000 in and around that ballpark every single draw, which is pretty darn exciting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I said, our catchment area is over 115,000 in population. So, everybody supporting builds up that jackpot and refills the hospital with that equipment that we need.
And we're very proud of you folks because, it goes to amazing cause, but you're also competing against, you mentioned with COVID, a lot of organizations, just not hospitals, are using 50-50 for fundraisers because they're wonderful and they're exciting.
Yeah.
But that's also competition because a dollar can only stretch so much. But I think folks realize the importance and
put a little bit here, a little bit there,
right.
and they try to cover them all.
For sure.
And if I have another baby, God bless me, 50, I can get more ice cream when I'm up there. And apple juice. Unlimited ice cream and apple juice?
Remember when Piper was on there, the snip cake there, you might have to invest. Hey, remember Piper Farrell, he needs
the snip cake, I don't know. I love kids, but bless them at the hospital.
Yeah,
they
are
an
amazing job.
Yeah, we love them.
And heroes without capes, they wear scrubs. And masks and all that.
Absolutely.
It's a tough day. They say if you're complaining, spend a day in their shoes and see what happens.
No, they are
sneakers.
They're definitely angels. But thank you so much, Barb. We appreciate you. Now we're going to see if Ronnie's rusty. We're going to remind him, including the TADHF Foundation, Kinsman. We're going to thank our amazing sponsors. And when we come back, we've got some prizes to give away.
Yes, we do. So comment and you have a chance to win when we return. And let's welcome Planet Fitness. Find your big fitness, big energy in 2023. Join now for $1 down, $15 per month. You can cancel anytime. Come and see them today at Timmins Square. And DAP Cleaning Solutions, residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Let's keep things clean in 2023. Call Andrew N for your free quote today. In fact, book for your January carpet cleaning, strip and wax job for your commercial unit today. 705-465-3500. And the January sales are now open for the T80H 50/50 draw. Do you want to win some money? Is this a New Year's resolution? Well, get your tickets now for the first bonus draw, which happens this Wednesday for $5,000. Get your tickets right now, Timmins District 5050.ca, and good luck. And Urban Windows and Doors, because you only want to do this once at 1185 Riverside Drive, Timmins. Go see Manny and his team for new windows and doors. Maybe Santa forgot the Beachcomber hot tub or the Marquee Spa. Go visit them today and book an appointment, 705-264-1113 to view their showroom. And the Dare Timmins board looking for new board members in the new year. Do you want to apply? Apply today, daretimmins@gmail.com. And a free estimate from V&M Renovations. Maybe this is a New Year's resolution to finally get that kitchen, bathroom, or the bedroom reno done. Call Max and Justin today for the free estimate at V&M Renovations, 705-372-3832. And Plant-Based Marché now caters. Your chance to get that yummy goodness delivered to your next function. Contact Sophie and Roxy today, the Dream Team, located at 175 3rd Avenue in Timmins. You can call today to book, 705-221-1755. And how about this? Manifesting with Purpose, aligning to your soul's desires. A new book release here in the city, which is going to be featuring Jessica West from Timmins and 3 other amazing authors, Jessica Friesen, Lauren Lawrence, and Elizabeth Plankin. Your chance to pre-order today and receive access to 2 free mastermind group coaching calls with all 4 authors. Order online at manifestingwithpurposebook.com today or visit them on Facebook. And how about the BIA, the Downtown Timmins BIA? You can find them at their new location in downtown, 85 Pine Street South, Suite 108, 705-264-8733. Visit them online at downtowntimmins.com. And Jackpot City Gaming, 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. They're open Monday through Sunday for bingo, Vegas-style games, and they're now fully licensed, located at 251 First Avenue. And how about Imagine Cinema 6? I Want to Dance with Somebody on the Big Screen, Puss in Boots, and Avatar. Get your tickets and showtimes at imaginecinemas.com. And another book release happening in the city, this time with Lisa Wilson, Leading with Ease. Your chance to be a part of Lisa's book launch by committing to order on January the 10th and receive an additional 4-week training series with Lisa. Visit her page online, leadingwithease.ca. And Claim Post Realty Limited Brokerage, Albert Seal, will help you seal your deal in the new year. AlbertSeal.com for all his new listings, and you can book an appointment to sit with Albert, 705-465-3493. And the McIntyre Curling Club, getting set for the 2023 Under-18 Championships. Book this week off. It's going to be massive, February 5th through the 11th at the McIntyre Curling Club. Now let's put some money away for 2023 with the Cooperators Timmins with a TFSA, an RRSP, or a mutual fund. Call Sebastian Vermette and his team today to inquire. 239 Wilson Avenue, Timmins. You can call 705-264-4395. And pick up the crop located at 70 Algonquin Boulevard in Timmins. Stop by for a pesto chicken sandwich or a buffalo chicken wrap. They've got all the goodies right now at Pick of the Crop, 705-268-3635. And we're back. Giving away some prizes. Rock and Ronnie is hanging out here as KLOMP's going to run the Wheel of Winning tonight. So if you made a comment in the comment thread tonight, you have a chance to win. Beautiful print here from the Northern Ontario Expo. Baby Yoda is going to be up for grabs. And we still have a Celeste Levy brand new holiday CD for you as well, so you can add that to your collection. So I think we're going to give away Celeste first.
No, I'm on the soundboard.
He's on the soundboard.
Ronnie, how does it feel to be in the KLOMP seat?
I think, when he's going to get some vacation time, maybe I'll give it a go.
That's it.
But you have a chance to win this beautiful CD, even though it's not Christmas time. But
well, holiday music, you can play. You know what? There's some great tracks on there. And again, from our very own homegrown superstar, Celeste Levy.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Win that tonight. So this
wheel
is the wheel of winning. Who's going to have Celeste?
Drum roll.
Their CD player,
Jane White. You just won yourself.
Did we not just see Jane today?
Did we
Christmas
not see Jane today?
CD.
We did.
Jane won a Christmas prize.
Did she won a Christmas prize? Well, Jane, you just won again. So there you go. Congratulations. People always ask, if we watch every show and win, are there stipulations? No, you can win every single show. And again, there's Jane. As long as you comment and participate, everybody has the chance to win. So now from the Northern Ontario Expo, now that we've flipped into 2023, looking forward to getting closer to Timmins Con.
Yeah.
Coming up in April. Again, this is Baby Yoda.
Is that Yoda or Baby Yoda?
This is Baby Yoda.
Okay.
It's Yoda's kid. We're ready to give him away.
Are you ready?
So who's gonna win this?
The wheels on the bus
wheel
go
of
round
winning
and
go around and round. And the winner
is
is Chris Louise and Bonham.
Hey, you just won Baby Yoda.
There
Baby
you go.
Yoda.
Courtesy of the
No,
Northern...
you didn't win a Toyota. You won Yoda.
You know what? That was a funny prank years ago. Someone said they won a toy Yoda, and they tied it in thinking that the person won a car.
No.
But they said, here's your toy Yoda, and then they gave him a Yoda, and the guy was pissed off.
See, Mark, I got to make a joke once in a while there, Jamie a little bit.
Up in the ante.
Okay.
Rock and Ronnie.
Ronnie has a joke. Let's go, Ronnie. Let's hear it.
Let's put you on the spot here.
That was the joke. You did not win a Toyota, but you won a Yoda.
You won a Baby Yoda.
Yoda.
I don't know, kids.
Not quite a Yaris, but not quite a Toyota, but a Yoda.
As they say, well, you don't want to quit your day job. No, I'm just kidding.
Ronnie
good attempt, a good attempt, yes.
Ronnie looks good behind the camera.
He does.
No, he looks good in front of it, too.
He does.
And by the way, we should say Ronnie has something very big he's working on.
Yeah.
And once he's ready to release it, he's going to come on the show. But it's something pretty cool to help the community.
Can you give us a bit of a tease tonight, or not yet?
Yes, it has to do with families in needs.
Yeah.
It has to do with people can't afford streaming services such as Netflix, such as, the big Prime Video. So it is going to be a spring/summer thing I'm working on, and I'm going to be working on it tonight. And hopefully by April I can come on the show and share,
launch it right here.
Watch it.
On KINZ and KLOMP, yes. Going to be exciting. And again, we kind of know some of the details, and yes, it's going to something that everybody can benefit from in the city.
Especially if they can't, afford the big, huge streaming services. And, with Blockbuster being gone throughout those years, I think it's time to give back to the community. And even the kids can enjoy coming and doing something that is incredible.
There we go. Ronnie's got a big heart.
He's got a big heart.
He's going to be releasing it soon. And now, Ronnie, to end the show with music, where Kinsman goes, you kids and your rap music.
Get off my lawn.
Fresh out the pit stop, the brand new hip hop. It's the new style in socks and flip flops. Single sunglass like a secondhand cyclops. Decorate your heels with the hashtag high top. I rock a party with the flavor of the old school. Nah, I'm enrolled in my own school. Calibrate the needle, let the wax spin. Accelerate the beat in your heart and let's begin. Emancipate yourself, find the way in. Throw down your crutches like you was Tiny Tim. Step back while I backflip, slip a flapjack in my lip. Quick. Knock, knock, when I was a kid watching the Knicks with the nickel sack in my short sock and in my lap sack and in my backpack. I rode a backward behind a bar, but now it's after dark. Do you know where your kids are? That was then, and this is now. And that was who, what, where, and when, but this is how. That was then, but this is now. And that was who, what, where, and when, but this is how. I stack records like pancakes. Syrup on the snare, butter on the brakes. feed my fans like cattle, keep fatting them. Vinyl, silver, gold, and platinum every day. My every aim, same. Tighten the titanium in everybody's game. Play my enemies like Damon Caller. Drop it in the hole from the back of the Impala. Empire City, keep it hot like masala. Fall so hard you can call me, never mind. Drop hits on the mic like kicks in the dojo. Mofos, mafiosos that don't know mediocrity. Everything they do is so. Try me, I know so. They pay me to flow so, bro. If I may say so. So that was then, and this is now. But that was who, what, where, and when. But this is how. That was then, but this is now. And that was who, what, where, and when. But this is how. This is how. Every day's a struggle for every muggle in every way. Okay. I get it, you coined it. You're disappointed, your dreams disappearing all the time. Is it love or is it fearing? But you're a goonie and it's our time down here. Your time is nearing, but it's our time down here. That was then, but this is now. And if you don't know, well, let me show you how. Melly Mel. He kept from going under. But sometimes like CV, man, it makes me wonder if this jungle isn't really just a sandbox. A castle, a story, a bubble, or a mailbox. And if it is, will you write someone a letter? Draw a picture or apologize, whatever. Use stickers and a glitter pen to make everything better. Thank your grandma and your grandpa for sending you that sweater. Hey, you may need to check the weather. It's cold out there. Take it from someone who knows. That was then, and when was that? But it never mattered who, it never mattered what. That was then, but this is now. That was who, what, where, and when, but this is how.